You read the title and probably saw the thumbnail. This video is going to be quite a serious one, and I feel like I've needed to make this for a few months' time, and I believe now is the best time to make this video. Before I start, for the safety of everyone that I'll be mentioning in this video, I will not be mentioning any names or identities of anyone in this video at this present time. So let's just get straight into it. So, the reason why I have decided to make this video today and why you are currently seeing this is because the transport community has gotten out of hand. For several months, if not years now, the transport community has been known to become insanely toxic. Thankfully, I haven't really experienced this myself, but I know others who have experienced this very badly. I feel that this video needs to be made to put out a warning to those, not only to those people who are causing this, but also to people who haven't dealt with this yet, but to understand how toxic the transport community actually is. This video has not been made to point any fingers, argue, or complain about people. It's simply just been made to talk about things that are happening in the transport community and raising my awareness for those who are not being heard. I'd firstly like to start off with what I already mentioned in the title and the announcement that I'll be making today. I am formally announcing that I will be leaving the transport community. Now, it's a bit different to what you think it might actually be like. Yes, I am leaving the transport community, and I will no longer be affiliated with anything to do in the transport community, will not be part of any groups, just a solo YouTuber. Although this does mean that I still will be making transport videos, and none of my videos now will be affected by this. However, there may be some minor changes making me more of a solo YouTuber. As I've found, I think it's a better decision to be more known as a solo transport YouTuber, detached away from all the dramas and things happening in the transport community. I've been in the transport community for 6 years now, and have witnessed firsthand what happens behind closed doors. To many people, the transport community based in Sydney and also Australia seems to be a kind community of young people who share their enthusiasm for transport. However, although part of this is true, there are some dark parts of the community that have not been mentioned and things that are absolutely despicable. That's why I'll be leaving the transport community and will not be known as a YouTuber as part of the transport community in Australia, but will rather be known as just a separate YouTuber who makes videos on transport in Australia and around the world. You may have noticed recently that I've been rebranding, redoing the formats of my videos and changing up a lot of things. This has been the early signs that some of you may notice of myself trying to detach from the transport community, as I'd like to be different to everyone else. As I understand, a lot of people look up to me and look up to my videos, and I really do appreciate that. However, there has been a lot of people who have been copying my format of videos and branding, which I haven't particularly liked for a long time. However, I let it pass. However, it's now the time where I feel that I need to be separated from the community, and I like to have my own original ideas for videos and make my own branding and own formats. So I ask anyone who may be inspired to try and remake my videos, and by that I mean the same type of formats or branding in the current rebranding stage I'm going through, I ask you kindly to please stick to your own ideas and do things your way, not my way. To any young viewers watching this video, I ask you kindly that it may be best to not watch this video. If you are insistent on watching this video, I suggest getting permission from a parent or carer to watch this video, as there are some quite confronting stuff in this video, and this channel is all about being happy and sharing my passion, and not about sad things and confronting things. So this video may not be for you, and if you don't like it, then I suggest maybe going and watching one of my videos you haven't watched yet, or a past video or even old video that I made a few years ago. Now, as this video has been in the planning for a few months and a video that I originally was going to scrap and not post at all, however I have now decided to post it, I was able to speak to a few people who I'm close friends with who are technically part of the transport community but are doing the same thing as me, which is detaching themselves from the transport community. Now, like I said before, I am not naming anyone in this video, however I will describe what they mentioned. A lot of people, including this individual, have mentioned their concerns for social media, such as Roblox or Discord, which both I neither use. However, I used to own these two several years ago and really saw the dark side of the community. I'd like to suggest to anyone watching this video that Discord especially is not a safe place for you, and I have not owned Discord for years and will never again, as it nearly ruined my life. I very nearly committed suicide as a result of this, and it could have been much more disastrous. However, thankfully I'm still here today, and have realized that that would have been a terrible decision to make and that I have so much more to live for. For those who may be going through the same thing, please know that you are not alone, and that you will not be alone in what is currently happening. And the best thing to do is to reach out, talk to your loved ones, as originally I was too scared to talk to my loved ones and tell them what was happening, as I thought I was going to get in trouble for it. It turns out they ended up finding out anyways without me even telling them, and they were there to support me. No matter who you ask, someone there will be able to help you and support you with what's going on. If you're in a serious situation where you feel like it's life or death, which believe me would be terrible to hear, please immediately call 000 or Lifeline, which I've attached those phone numbers and links to their websites in the description below. Roblox is another place that I don't particularly like anymore, and I've gotten several requests from my viewers to make videos on Roblox, as I do understand that a lot of my audience is particularly on the younger side. This is why I'm coming out here to tell you all that Roblox, although it may be a fun game, I personally do not play it anymore for the specific reason that it is also used to target young people in the transport community for disgusting acts, such as child predators who perform as kids on Roblox and entice you to become friends with them and do unspeakable things, as well as just general online cyberbullying and targeting attacks. I suggest to move away from Roblox. However, what I mean when I say move away from Roblox is that Roblox is still an okay game to play if you like. Personally, I don't enjoy Roblox, so I won't be playing it. However, if you do enjoy playing Roblox and there's a game that you might like, then continue doing what you enjoy, as that's the most important thing, and you can never let anyone stop you from doing something that you love. However, what I'm saying is that if you have any friends that you don't know, to immediately unfriend them, and I suggest to not really talk much or have any friends on Roblox. For those who may know my Roblox account, you notice I barely have any friends, it's because I just don't really want to be interacting with anyone, and occasionally I might go onto Roblox to check out a game that someone recommends to me about transport, but I barely play it. Now we're going to move on to some of the worst things in the transport community, which I do feel is necessary to mention in this video. This will be mainly targeted towards people who are causing this and to show what impact you make on people who you do this to, but also to people who don't really have an understanding of this, or may just be a general viewer that likes trains but doesn't really know much about the transport community. So there has been a lot of people online who I know as friends who pretty much, another good thing about the transport community is that sometimes you can actually make good friends. Thankfully, I actually have a handful of friends that I made from the transport community that are there to support me, and I'm there to support them when they need it the most. That's the type of friends that you need in the transport community, not people where you're constantly arguing, as I see many times, as a lot of people who I know and are good friends with are helping me to try and stop this hate in the transport community, and have sent me countless amount of times of people getting threatened and harassed online and people arguing backwards and forwards. You need to know that arguing is not the solution to things, and no matter how cool you try and act, or what you're trying to put on display online, is not going to work. I've known many people, including some close friends who have gone through this, who have been attacked online for lies and rumours about things they've done, and people have even gone as far as making videos attempting to call them out for it, which I find absolutely revolting and disgusting. And very so unfortunately, one person that I once again will not be naming at all and will not be making any mention to their personality, was also targeted very recently in something like this and threatened to end their lives, and what's something that already still to this day haunts me, how someone who I know close and who had such a positive personality, even the people who don't suffer from any mental illnesses or any mental health issues, can be affected by this so much to nearly end their lives. Thankfully, I feel that I've saved this person from doing so, and make them realize that they are a good person, and to ignore those people who are making comments about them. I also mentioned, like I say before, to anyone who is going through hard times, if you'd like to, you can go ahead and send me an email on my Tsets Inquiries email, which is linked in my About page, just to have a general chat. I won't be there to help you, unfortunately, but I'm there to help you just talking about it, as sometimes the best thing to do is just to vent out and talk about what's going on, and once you talk about it, like I've experienced before, when you start to talk about things that are bad and that you normally keep to yourself, to other people, you realize that you actually start to think of solutions, and you start to think that you are a good person and that you did do nothing wrong. However, of course, there are some people around the world who have done things wrong, and people are attacking them for it, which that is a different situation. But this is mainly for people who haven't done anything wrong, but are still being attacked for things that they so-called did, but there is evidence that they did not do. Now, another thing that I find quite frustrating is people who try to experiment new things in the transport community or try to be different are normally put down by others saying that they should be like everyone else in the transport community. I feel that this is something that you shouldn't be saying, and there are some people who have commented such things on my YouTube channel. Of course, I have experience, like I said before, with past incidents with cyberbullying and harassment online and in person for me to understand how to deal with situations like this. Personally, for myself, if you're watching this video and you particularly don't like me, then that's good on for you, because personally, I don't care if someone likes me or dislikes me. All that I care about is I'm doing what I feel is right. One thing I'm also going to cover finally is that I feel that there's a lot of competition in the transport community that is mainly unneeded. I feel a lot of people feel like they need to have the most amount of subscribers, need to make the best videos, and have constantly asked me, how do you make so good videos? How do you get subscribers? How do you get views? The thing that I always say, and even if I didn't say it to you, what my comment is back to you, is that it does not matter about subscribers or views. The only reason that I still make videos is because I enjoy making them. I make videos about things that I'm interested in, and not things that others are interested in that I'm not. If you enjoy my videos, then I'm really thankful that you do, and I'm happy that you're here to watch my videos, and hope you're also doing a good job at your YouTube channel, as I think that the best thing and the formula to making good YouTube videos and becoming successful is to do what you want and to do things that you like, because that's what best explains your personality on YouTube and shows that you are a good person and enjoy doing things that you like to post online. So that's why I decided to make this video. A very unplanned video and heavily unedited, as it is just scenes when I was on the Red Rattler for the Transport Heritage Expo, which was going to be a video coming soon, however has been postponed indefinitely. After this video, I'll be going on a little break, as I feel I need a break to step away from YouTube, and over the next few weeks you may still see me post occasionally on YouTube, and might even see some rebranding of my channels, as I'd like to try and rebrand and redesign all my channels in a way that I feel I enjoy, as I feel I'm under a lot of pressure to post videos on certain dates, and how constantly I always set certain standards and eventually break them because something else has come up. There has been several times before where I promised a video to come out and something comes up family related, and I end up getting stressed out because I feel that I promised you guys a video and that you deserve it. However, I've realized that although most of you are nice people and I appreciate you watching the video, my number one priority is myself and my own personality and mental health. A lot of you have noticed that I don't really post much anymore, as I have genuinely just been focusing on myself to become a better person mentally and physically. I've mainly fixed the mentally part, and I feel I've become a good person, and I'm happy about my personality and who I am. Now it's time to move on to physically, where I go out more and have more exercise, as I felt I was a very unstable, unfit person before, both mentally and physically, and I feel for what's best for myself and what I have already seen proven makes me happier is to be healthier physically and mentally, and I've already been doing such a great job, and I'm already nearly there to being a better person for growing up. As after all, I'm still a young teenager. I'm not an adult yet, and I've already gone through things that some adults still haven't gone through, and if they have gone through, are scared to death about what happened. So that pretty much sums up this video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you learned something new from this video, as also I do always try and help people to learn something new. Unfortunately, in this video, it's something new that you don't really want to learn. What I want to remind to everyone in the transport community is that we're all human and we all have feelings, and you need to think before you post something online that may hurt someone, as I've seen it countless amount of times with people posting disrespectful things to others and really hurting them physically and mentally. No matter how hard we try, the transport community will never be the same again and will never be such a happy place anymore. This is very unfortunate, however, it is well beyond that point of trying to fix the transport community. That's why I feel it's best now to leave the community and have my own little solo YouTube channel with my own TsetsTransport community, not known as a transport community, but just known as my YouTube channel community, of people who like transport and share my enthusiasm and like to watch my videos. I feel that this video marks a new beginning for TsetsTransport and even part of the transport community, as I feel hopefully this video, if you have experienced things similar to this or even worse in the transport community, that the best thing to do is come out and talk about it. That's why I come out today and talk about things that have happened, as I hope this video helps others who have been going through potentially even worse than me to come out and address things that have been happening, as there's always people who will support you, and I'll always attempt to support anyone when I first meet them and try and help what's going on with them. Thank you all once again for watching this video, and please stay safe out there, and I hope you're all doing well. And that is a reminder that what is said online may not always be the same behind the scenes. So thank you all for watching, and I really hope you're all doing well. And once again, you can reach out anytime if you need any further assistance, as the transport community truly has become a terrible place to be in. I recommend people to take similar actions to what I have done, such as leaving the transport community and starting my own solo YouTube channel, not being affiliated with the transport community, as I hope that this video will inspire others, something that I hope others do, which is leave the transport community and just be known as a solo transport YouTuber who just likes to make videos on transport. Over the next few weeks, I'll be rebranding the channel slightly, as it's already primarily been rebranded, and I'll be focusing on things that I like to do and going at my own pace. This may mean less videos, however the videos will be better quality. So here's to a brighter future of TsetsTransport, and a brighter future for my audience, and even just a brighter future for myself to become a better person physically and mentally. I hope you're all doing well, and once again, reach out if you need any help, and thank you all for watching.